with Safa and Donovan.
This is The Bunt, the number one podcast in skateboarding, brought to you by the number one shoe in skateboarding,
Vans.
Off the wall since 1960, motherfucking 6. I'm D Jones. I got my main man, the Ghost, with me. We got Ants One behind the scenes. Ghost, the days are passing. The Bunt Jam is slowly approaching. Here we are, episode 3. The Bunt universe is popping like never before, man. Tell the people what we got going on this week.
Huge fan of our guest this week, none other than Jack Olson. I love me a Nartec skater, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Switch flip feebles on handrails, shit like that. Absolute beast, and I think one of the most underrated skaters of the last 10, 15 years. So dope combo with Jack. And then taking y'all straight to the post office. Glad that's starting to heat up again. And then we're almost done with our rundown, going through the conferences. You know what I'm saying? I think we hit a little NFC East and North this week. Two of the hardest to predict. So, yeah, just a banging episode front to back.
That's what it is. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at The Bunt Live. Subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/TheBunt. Hit us up on our Patreon, patreon.com/TheBunt. And then, as always, head over to thebuntlive.com. Like we said for the last 2 weeks, brand new clothes on the website. Hat, beanie, mug for the first time ever. You know, everybody drinks coffee or tea. The perfect gift for your parents, in-laws, whoever the hell it is. We got Yetis. It's summer. You need to drink your water. I don't drink enough. T-shirts, man, you name it. And the hoodie. Probably the best hoodie we've ever dropped. They got the double zipper. You know, something low-key, the two-tone blue. So, yeah, hit up the web shop. And while you're there, man, get your tickets to the Bunt Jam. As week after week, we are giving you a little bit more. You know, a couple new names. And let's see who the Ghost has for you this week that's going to be pulling up the T-Dot in a few weeks.
Oh, you want some more new names?
Just some, like another sprinkle. You know what I'm saying?
A little sprinkle. Let me just refer to this master list because my brain doesn't remember anything. Wait, where are these slides, yo? Yo, I thought Josh sent slides. All right, I got to go off top. Did I say one of the greatest ever step foot on a board last week, Carlos Ribeiro?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Did I say one of the techiest, most talented dudes in the game, Trent McClung?
You definitely did not say that
and
one.
His bro, Taylor, will be in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Who else we got? T. Gibb. Is he pulling up?
He's a question mark right now.
Okay. Troy, pull up.
Right
you know what I'm saying?
Troy, we need
Later, Cater. You know what I'm saying? Cater in the building.
One of my favorites, Alex Midler.
Oh,
in the
shit,
building.
Your boy.
Going crazy at Copenhagen Open right now.
Hell yeah.
Dude, you know, Poe Pinson in the building. A big Bunt favorite. Dude, every week, the names, they're just piling up. John D'Lo, who went crazy on the penalty box a few years back. So, you know what it is, man. Get your tickets to the Bunt Jam. You need them. We want to see y'all there. And like I said last week, you wear a Bunt shirt or hat, the Ghost owes you a beer. So, yeah, we hope we see you there. August 28th and 29th, Polson Street, Toronto, Canada. No ticket necessary for Friday. Ticket necessary for Saturday to see the carnage. That's it, man. Ghost.
Yeah.
You gonna say something?
The Bunt Jam alumni too coming back. You know what I'm saying? We got Mason Silva, we got Ryan Townley, we got Jake Anderson, we got Curran Caples. You know what I'm saying? That was the original.
And Davis.
Big Four. Well, Davis, come on, bro.
And I'll eat the fucking barn.
Yeah, of course Davis will be in the building. So if you enjoyed years 1, 2, and 3, year 4 is about to bang all over the head. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, one of the most important people in the Bunt universe, JP Souza, will be there. Who knows what he will be up to, but he will be there.
Oh, I cannot wait to see that clown. Maybe with some sand on his bald head. We'll see.
All right, Ghost. Shout out of the week time. Tell me what you got.
Lately, skate videos are treated as disposable content. Algorithms decide what gets seen, and full lengths are reduced to a couple of clips in a feed. That's not how skate videos are meant to be experienced. That's why The Den was built. The Den is the skate video app. It has a deep catalog of videos preserved the way filmers intended them to be seen. From the classics to the latest releases, and even a couple of 24-hour live channels, The Den was made so when something special comes along, it stays front and center, long after the feeds moved on. So if you care about skate videos like we do, get The Den for free on iPhone, Android, the web, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. This season, we teamed up with our friends at The Den to give one lucky Bunt listener an all-expenses-paid trip for 2 to the Bunt Jam this August in Toronto. If you win, you're getting flights for 2 to Toronto, 3-night accommodations, access to the VIP-only opening party, a Safe-a-size Bunt gear package, some rolling around money, and a lifetime pro account to The Den. All you got to do to enter is go to entertheden.com/bunt and create a free profile on the Den app. It literally couldn't be easier. So stop what you're doing and go to entertheden.com for your shot to get flown out for the full VIP Bunt Jam experience this summer in Toronto. I mean, you know, we're deluxe round here. It's all love. And so it wouldn't be right if we weren't congratulating from both of us. Toby, you know what I'm saying? Turned pro for real, dropped a little part, immediately went crazy. A couple days later in Europe, Copenhagen, just doing the damn thing. So you like to see, you know, when someone gets a big contract in sports and they take their foot off the gas?
No.
You never like to see that. He's doing the opposite. He was switch 50ing that death fucking thing.
Dude, the back
no
three,
grab,
no
back
grab.
three? Yo. So, Toby, congrats to you. Love the part. Switch trade over that red rail. You know what I'm saying? One of the best nollie backside flips, if not the best in
It might be
skateboarding
the
right
best,
now.
dude.
Yeah, so
Dude, it's a real Toby moment right now. You know, to have that, like, I love how Real does the, like, road to the real board. You know, you get the family, you get the team talking about it. And then they hit you with the part. But then Toby going to Copenhagen, doing what he's doing. That's a moment, man. Congrats, man.
young beast, and always looking forward to more footage and photos from that legend. But I also want to give an off-season shout-out because I have a long list of them. And that's to our main man, one of our main mans down under, you know what I'm saying? Digby, Bunt alum, dropped a part in the off-season called Fake Name. So just Digby, Fake Name. Type that in if you haven't seen it. The big spin front nose, nollie heel, heard around the world on an out ledge. Just a thing of beauty. Digby. Wait, Digby's pulling up, isn't he?
Bro, if you didn't say it, I was good.
Yo, Digby's coming to the jam and probably going to wreak some havoc on some Toronto spots. Can't wait to see our Australian homies. About to be epic.
The only bad news I have about that shout out and, you know, Digby coming to the jam is we may have to watch him play basketball again, which is not good for anyone. But we love him. We love him a lot. Digby, can't wait to see you, dog. Ghost, killed it with the shout outs, Toby and Digby. Dude, I think there's nothing left to do, man. But it's Jack Olson time.
Let's get it.
Let's go. All right, we got Jack Olson in the building. What's going on, man?
What's good?
Dude, hyped to have you here. I don't know if you listen to the pod or not, but if you do, you know we start every show off the same. You got to hit us with your favorite sports moment and favorite skate moment.
I'd probably have to say sports moment. It's a tie between two things. The Minneapolis Miracle against the Saints to go to the NFC Championship. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was at the bar with Davis and Robbie and a bunch of homies. And it was just like the most epic thing ever. We were with John Ciano. He's a Saints fan. And he was talking so much shit. And then the play happened. And all of a sudden he was gone. Just disappeared.
That's smart.
So that was sick.
I rate that.
Yeah, that was sick. And then also Game 7 win against the Nuggets, Timberwolves Nuggets, 2 years ago to go to the Western Conference Finals.
Dude, I like that.
Yeah.
Minnesota moments.
That was down 20 at halftime, came back and won.
I'm glad you were able to find some moments as a Minnesota sports fan.
Fuck, it's tough.
Impressive.
It's tough.
Dude, who would you want to win a championship the most? Like, what team would you pick first?
I would pick the Timberwolves.
T-Wolves?
I'm more of a Timberwolves fan than Vikings.
Bro, show the people your T-shirt, man. I don't know
we
if
got
it's
the Wolves shirt on.
in view.
We're in the playoffs right now. Let's go.
Would the city want the Vikings, you think? You think the Vikings would probably mean the most to Minnesota?
Probably, yeah. I think the Vikings have had just like, they've been more consistently good, so they've just had a stronger fan base to where the Timberwolves, they had 20 years that they were just like terrible.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, by the time this comes out, the Wolves season will be long.
Oh my God, dude. The disrespect.
No, I've been rooting for them. Who'd you guys beat in round one? That was fucking awesome.
We beat the Nuggets.
The Nuggets, bro. You guys just have their number.
Yeah.
That was a disgrace. Yo, that could have been one of your favorite sports moments. Game 6.
Yeah.
Was
with
like,
no Ant, no Dante, no Io. We just like went off.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucked. That was a David versus Goliath moment. You guys came together, shocked the world. As soon as I saw Ant out and Dante, unfortunately, with the Achilles, I'm like, oh, it's over.
Yeah.
Like, Denver doesn't deserve to win, but there's no way they lose to these guys this banged up. And then that was fucking wicked.
Yeah, and Jaden McDaniels called out all their players by name.
Ooh.
Was like bad defender, bad defender, and then went out and just backed it up.
Dude, that was crazy.
I mean, you could shock the world and make the conference finals.
No, we're shocking the world.
We know the Thunder have your guys' number.
I like that delusional sports fan vibe.
We're going to do it. We got next game at home. It's happening.
That could be your championship. If you guys win game 6.
Don't disrespect them. That could be your championship.
No, hell no.
No, I'm just kidding. But shout out to Minnesota. We got so many homies there. And before we started, I was telling you, I do low-key root for all the Minnesota teams.
I don't know why that is, man. Just because all the homies. But we got a soft spot for Minnie.
Yeah, bunch of homies.
But Kyler Murray might just push me over the edge and being done with this shit, man.
For me, I think it's because it started with Kirk Cousins, man, on the football side.
You're fucking with Kirk Cousins?
Because I've always loved Kirk for no reason. And then he got traded there, and I was like, fully guaranteed.
The richest quarterback of all time.
Finessed us for a bunch of money.
No, you guys had some good seasons. You never were going to win with
fun.
him. But yeah.
Nah.
He brought
They're
some
fun seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he left, I was like, fuck, I kind of missed it. It was entertaining.
Yeah, it's just a good guy to root for.
But then my favorite skate moment would probably be just turning pro at third layer in front of all my like friends and family and just like everyone I grew up with and just like everyone who kind of helped me get to where I was all got to be there. So that was really sick moment for me.
That's probably the answer we get the most, turning pro, and it makes the most sense, man. What like an epic time. And now the way everyone gets like a little party or surprise party is wicked, man. Yeah, they like afterwards they rented out like my favorite restaurant in like 5 minutes from where I grew up in Minnesota, and just like all the homies were there, and it was a good ass time. That's so sick.
The hot sauce
what kind
was
of restaurant?
Not there. It's just like a bar and grill. It's called. He said, "What kind of restaurant?"
Yeah. Shout them out.
It's just like a bar and grill, Bunny's Bar and Grill. I eventually had a board that like real like knocked off, and then now Bunny's has it hanging in their restaurant. It's pretty sick.
Dude, hometown legend.
Bro, you're real precise, just like you're skating. I just threw in a quick dumb joke about hot sauce. He's like, no, there was actually no hot sauce there. All right, let's rewind it back. That was the pro night, but where'd you come up and how'd you get into skating?
I grew up in St. Louis Park in Minnesota, just outside of Minneapolis. My brother got a board when I was probably like 5, and I was like, just thought it was the coolest thing ever, just classic story. And then I got one, I think, for either my birthday or Christmas when I was 6. And just like from there on, I was just like hooked. And I think around the time that I was 8, third layer moved from downtown Minneapolis or like near downtown Minneapolis to Golden Valley, which was a 5-minute drive from my house. So basically, I just had like the best indoor skate park 5 minutes from my house.
Yeah, that's what's up. No wonder the Mandem's fucking locked in.
You can't beat that with them fucking long winters, man.
I pretty much went to that park like I'd say at least 3 times a week for the next like 10 years.
Hell yeah.
Like on average, probably. Pretty crazy.
Shit, you clocked some hours there, man.
For sure.
What was your first big break in the skate industry?
Probably winning Tampa Am, honestly. Like I'd skated a lot of contests growing up and like had sponsors and stuff, but that was the first like legit big contest that I won. And after that, I was pretty much on like every reel trip and just started to be like way more involved with reel and like all my other sponsors. So that was like, I think like a big thing that kind of helped legitimize me, I guess.
Yeah. So I was gonna ask that a little later, but that was basically your flow to actual AM moment. How did that go down? Like you won the contest, and then I heard Davis got involved.
Oh shit!
Davis did get involved.
What's he complaining about, dude?
He actually wasn't complaining. It was the opposite. So I think like from what I heard, like after the contest, Davis was there and he like called Jim and was like, "Can we put Jack on the team?" And Jim was just like, "He's on."
Dude.
And like from there, like that was like that night, and I was just like, oh, like, didn't think anything of it. And that was like November, I think. And then starting in like February that year, I was just on like every reel trip for the next like 8 years.
That's amazing.
Dude, Davis held you down, man.
Yeah, he did. Shout out Davis. He started getting me boards and then I guess got me on the team.
That's huge.
Yeah, pretty sick.
That's like the bigger win. I mean, you won the contest and then fucking won a spot on the team too. That's epic.
Yeah, no, it was the craziest thing ever. Just like a contest I watched growing up and never would think that I was able to win it. And so to win it and then also have that happen the same night was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What a night.
So you're part of the real team forever. I guess we just went over the flow to AM part, but how'd you first get the connection? And do you miss the Osiris, Neff, and World Industries days?
No, I don't. Well, I had some good times on those companies.
That's an epic trio.
Yeah, they were fun, but I definitely didn't have the right guidance at the time. And like, basically I skated for World Industries for like a year. And then I was like, kind of knew it wasn't the sickest thing. So I quit and just like got on a local board company in Minnesota. And then Davis, maybe like 6 months later, hit me up, him and Tim. Davis basically just asked if he could send my footage or said he was going to send my footage to Reel. And they were stoked. And then there was a Tampa Am. It all comes back to Tampa Am. A different Tampa Am like a month later. And they were like, you'll meet the TM and stuff and whatever. And I met the TM, Darren. And he called me right after the contest and like asked me if I wanted to get boards and stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. I love how Tampa Am just does that. It's just like,
it's hard. It's like undeniable. The moment, the spotlight, the whole skate industry's watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that like, and then I made the finals that year too. So I think he was just like stoked on how I skated and I met him and yeah, it was cool. Still skated for Osiris though for a while.
Yo, that's what's up, man. No Neff? Bro, those Neff beanies, that's pure Steez, man. Bring it back.
Dude, in Minnesota too, you could have made some money off selling those, man.
Nah, I wore that shit.
That might be worse, dude. Is Davis the beginning of the real Minnesota connection? Because it's like so strong now. What is it? It's Nicole, you, Davis, Tim.
Yeah, Tanner was on. He's Minnesota.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it was Davis. I'm trying to think. I'm like, Davis got on and then he helped me get on. And then right when I got on, Tim started filming for Deluxe. Mm-hmm. I think like a couple years later, Tanner got on. And then I remember when they were like thinking of putting Nicole on, like they didn't even know she was from Minnesota until like they were like, yeah, let's put her on. And they were like, what the fuck? She's from Minnesota too.
I actually canceled that. Too much Minnesota, dude.
Yeah. No, so there's just like
strong. I wonder how did Davis
it's pretty
get
crazy.
On? He probably told us that story, but
I don't know. He was just fucked up good.
He just got lucky, man.
Was he pro when he was trying to get you on?
No, I don't think he was. Because I think like if like the Tampa Am story or whatever, if that was actually when I got on, that was 2013, and then we did a real trip to Minnesota, I believe in 2014, and that's when Davis went pro.
Wow,
sick.
That's what's up. Come be Am with me, man. That's a fucking intense Am camp over there too, where it's like there's so much talent and only so many pro boards can be fucking out at once, I'm guessing.
So obviously you're one of the best Nartec skaters out there. Hit us with your dream ledge trick and dream rail trick.
My dream rail trick is a switch feeble to back nose blunt. That's like just like on a flat bar, switch feeble to back nose blunt. I've like messed with it a bunch of times, but it's just so awkward and scary. But one day I hope I can check it off the list.
Dude, that would be insane.
I think you got that. You've done it regular and you've done switch feeble to back lip. So
Yeah.
the building blocks are there.
And if I just like stand in a switch feeble on a flat bar, like not moving, I can like kind of pose it. But once I'm moving, it's just terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
But one day I'm going to check it off the list. And then the ledge one is another one I've like kind of messed with a bunch, but never really gotten that close. There's like switch back blunt on a ledge and then like 270 to front blunt, like on the same ledge.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a switch tail to back tail, but a switch blunt to front blunt, you know?
Yeah. Oh, you got that
Yeah,
too. That'd be fucking terrifying.
I think the last time I tried it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I was like, Tim was filming someone try a line and I was like messing with it on this ledge and I was kind of getting close and I was like, Tim, check this out. And there was like a crack in the ledge that I had to clear over and I switch blunt and I'd land in 5-0 in the crack of the ledge and just like fly back and I died. And I was like, I'm good. No more.
Yo,
I
Tim,
just stopped.
check it out, bro. I'm dead.
Tim's like, yeah, dope, man.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, you don't got that shit. But yeah, so hopefully I'll do either one of those or both those one day.
That'd be fire.
All right, Jack. I want you to puff out your chest right here, man. Are you the best barley grinder of all time?
Of all time?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That means yes. That means yes. In skate.
I think Alex Midler.
Yes of all time.
Alex Midler. He's like one of the best barley grinders.
Watching your parts, I'm like, holy fuck! Is like you could just hold that shit for days. You've done multiple double kinks, fucking, you name it, that long. Like one, I don't know if it's the front of a church, super long across and down and shit. Like,
oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think I just figured out the like angle to go at it where you just like, it's scary, but if you just get in right, you're just like stuck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I would vote you president of the barley grinder. I mean, of course. Shout out to the
a random
original barley grinder, our boy Donnie Barley.
Yeah, we got to shout out Donnie Barley.
The legend.
But as far as new generation, I say you're the king.
Thanks, yeah.
Switch Smith grinder too, man. A couple seasons back, we were getting lots of hate on the Switch Smiths. Me and Safa are Switch Smith grind defenders. You too, man.
I thought you guys were Switch Smith haters.
What?
No, we're not haters. We're pro Switch Smith
my
around
boy,
here.
I don't know where the Switch Smith hate comes from. Why do people hate
started with
that?
Nick Bisario, but that's because he can't skate switch. And then it kind of took some legs on the internet and ran wild for a bit.
Yeah, I love Switch Smiths. I think they're sick and nobody really does them. But for some reason, it's like a whack trick. I don't know.
You thought we were haters?
Bro, get your facts straight, bro. What the fuck? I mean, I kind of hate them now because of the whole debacle of the whole thing that it turned into. I guess you don't know that story.
Oh, so you're just following the trend?
No.
Oh,
Jack,
that one.
You have no idea. Let me try and summarize this in 15 seconds.
Yeah, be quick.
I claimed it on the gold rail in Australia. Nick said that trick sucks. Mm-hmm. And then I made a montage of legends doing it, like Costin and Danny Garcia, to shut him up. Did a poll, is this trick whack or not? And then we went to Australia, but my foot was hurt, so I didn't do it. I bunted, but it became there was probably like 150 people there or something at the spot waiting for me to do it at 1:30 in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah. It was way more than just we went to Australia to do it. It was part of the Bunt Jam event in Australia.
Yeah, it's like all weekend,
the
like
street session
midnight.
was planned around the Switch Smith. There's hundreds of people.
Actually, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember listening to a couple of the pods where you guys were talking about it.
I got to the venue and people are just like, yo, Switch Smith. And I'm like, yo, fuck my life. I'm hurt.
You made it worse for yourself by hyping it up for like months.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah. But so we like Switch Smiths. But my point in saying I hate them now is because after going through that, bro, someone emailed the pod calling me a bitch. Like it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. I'm just like, I just hate that trick now because of that, but I love the trick, like doing it. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they'll see your Switch Smith one day, man. It's coming. The time's coming.
Yeah. You guys just got to schedule another Bunt Jam out there just to go do it.
No, we got a Bunt Jam here with the video dropping, man.
So what you got to do, unless you already did it, is just secretly go to Australia, get it for the video. Just have it be in there.
I wish I could pull that off. Maybe one day. We'll see.
So Jack, the shoe game is probably the hardest to crack in skateboarding. It's either happens for you or it doesn't sometimes. Getting a solid contract, obviously one of the hardest to lock down. Take us through your shoe journey over the years.
So I got on Osiris when I was like 12 or 13, just like rep flow. And then I skated for them till I was probably like 19. I had an ad. I got paid like a really small amount of money for 2 or 3 years. And then I quit that and got on Circo when they did like a relaunch. We did a bunch of trips. I had fun doing that. That lasted like maybe like 3 or 4 years. And then they like shut the program down. I got let go from that. And then kind of just floated for still to this day. But I like got Vans for a bit, but that was just like a really small flow thing. And then I started getting Lakai's for a while. And that one, I was just getting shoes for like, I got it from Steez, the TM, and got shoes from them for like 2 years. And just kind of nothing ever came of it. I probably could have done a little more to make it happen myself. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's hard.
As a fan of yours for many years, I feel like even before we met and shit, like I can't remember specifics, but I feel like I've shouted you out over the years on the pod as like an underrated skater. Is there a frustration that comes with that, with the whole shoe thing not really happening for you while you're absolutely killing it? Like you're in the real van, you're fucking getting just as many clips, if not more, as the crew, and then for whatever reason the shoe thing doesn't happen. What was that like for you going through that?
I don't think I was ever like frustrated really, because I know that there was part of me that I always knew that I could be like doing more to like make it happen. I could have like gone skating with the Lakai team and hit them up, but I'm just like never really put myself out there like that. I just like kind of stick with my crew that I skate with. So I know that I always knew I could be doing a little more, but I was just hopeful that like something could still happen if I just like killed it hard enough, basically. And I know like it's so hard to get a shoe contract, and I just know like there's 100 people way better than me and at skating that I'm just like, I'm not tripping. Like if I'm not getting a contract,
but that's where I would disagree. And that's the interesting thing about the skate industry for like the actual skaters in it. I feel like talent matters, but it also doesn't. Because I would say you're one of the more skilled guys, one of the more productive guys. Just watching your parts again, I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Like you've done so many gnarly things that I forgot over the years. But then there's people with contracts that do like 1/5 of what you've done and are 1/5 as talented, but they have a contract. Like there's so much more than just skill that goes into it. Where I'm like, I could see it being frustrating. It's like, bro, you fucking switch flip feeble a handrail, kick front blunt, like, and you know what I mean? And then there's dudes on kind of, let's call it the trendier side of things. Like there's just, skating is just so fucking wild. But I think if I was in your shoes,
it doesn't make sense.
I'd be, I don't know if I'd be frustrated, but like it is what it is. But it's just one of those things where like, it's not apples to apples always with that shit.
Just pure skill doesn't like get you a shoe sponsor. There's way more to it. And I know there's politics to it, obviously. Yeah, I was never really tripping too hard. Like definitely like small sense of frustration just because I'm putting out video parts, I'm skating the shoes, but I just know that there's always more that you could be doing.
Yeah, it's fucking hard, man. It's hard to want to leave the crew that you skate with and you're comfortable with all the time. Just to try and force something that maybe you're not even completely stoked on. And then you're skating with people you're not completely stoked on skating with. You're like, fuck me. Is it worth it to maybe have this happen? Right.
No, for sure. That's kind of the way I always looked at it is like, I feel like it should happen more naturally, but I also know that's just a part of the game that you have to play is like, you have to go out of your way to try and skate with them. But sometimes it depends on how you do it. Cause it could just come off as this dude is so hungry trying to skate with us. We don't even know him.
Yeah, dude.
Or whatever. So you don't want to come off as that guy, but I know it's just a part of the game. And I'm just comfortable with the people I skate with. And I'm stoked to film with Tim and skate with the real dudes. So I just kind of stuck to my crew.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's crazy. Sometimes we like to take these moments, if there's kids listening out there, to kind of shed some light on what it's actually like when you're in the game. So for years you have your name on a board on one of the dopest OG board brands. You're pro. It's that's living the dream to some kids. But then the truth is without a shoe company or a energy drink, bigger check or something, you got to do some grinding behind the scenes to even try and stay skating as often as you are. So did you have any kind of jobs along the years to assist with just making a living in skating?
I had a couple of years where I did skate for Rockstar and was getting like paid by reel and stuff. Like I wasn't getting paid crazy from Rockstar, but like
It helps.
I think I was on there for 4 or 5 years, so I was pretty comfortable with that. And then I think I stopped skating for them like 2020. And basically from like 2021 until 2024, I did Uber Eats for like, I'll just try to do it like 3 times a week, just make enough extra money to like help pay my rent and get by, and just like do whatever I could to stay in California and skate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like I like when those stories come up, because it's like that's the shit that the kids sometimes chasing the dream don't like. You just got to be ready that it's not just flip a switch, get one sponsor, and you're fucking like a board sponsor is not necessarily going to pay the bills, you know? So there is a grind to it.
Oh yeah.
There is a grind to it behind the scenes that is not always the most glorious. For
sure. Yeah. There's way more to it than just like, you don't just go pro and you're set for life. Like obviously some people are, but like the majority of skaters are working like a side job or doing stuff to make extra money. Like I know so many skaters that do that. So it's like, if you really want to be a skateboarder and like live in California and do stuff, like be a part of the industry, like a lot of times you have to work a little side job.
100%.
Since you and everyone you know are traveling to Toronto by the end of the month for the greatest event of the year, the Bunt Jam, we're going to teach you some words to help you get around in T-Dot. That was the first word. T-Dot, short for Toronto. The second word is peak. It might sound positive, but it's quite the opposite. The closest translation would be, that sucks. So if someone says your trick was peak, don't take it as a compliment. It's the opposite. But if someone says your trick was dece, you can reply with a smile, because that means decent. These words of T-Dot wisdom were brought to you by CHPO brand, the worldwide leader in sunglasses and watches. Always doing it for the people. So current day, you've been TM for Thunder for about 2 years now. Congrats on that epic job. How was taking on the job, and how did it come about, and how has it affected your personal skate habits and goals?
I've been stoked to be a part of this job. It's been super sick. It was about, I've been doing it for a little over 2 years. And I think it was just, they'd been looking for a TM, and Tim Fulton hit me up and was just like, they're looking for a TM, and I think you'd be perfect for the job. So he just like suggested me, and I had to go through a whole interview process and stuff, and got the job. And I did not expect it at all. It was honestly like I wasn't sure how the transition would go, just going from like being a skateboarder and getting to do like whatever the fuck you want every day for my whole life, basically. So all of a sudden I got a full-time job that's like basically a 9 to 5. But the transition was so easy for me. Like just, I love having structure in my life. So that was nice. And just still being a part of skating is awesome. Get to work with a lot of people I wouldn't normally work with, and skate with a lot of people I wouldn't normally skate with. So it's been super sick.
Bro, that's
as
awesome.
Far as affecting my skate habits, the first like 6 months I started, I kind of took it as like a break. Like I was like, I've been skating basically every day for my whole life and now I have this job. I was like, I'm gonna just kind of chill for a little bit. And then I started skating way less, and I noticed, I was like, damn, I'm getting less comfortable on the board. I'm not as good. And then I was like, fuck, I still want to like skate a ton and be good at skating. So now I try to skate like 3 to 4 times a week.
That's wicked.
Hey, bro. If Instagram is any indication, you still got it like that, brother.
Thanks, but dude, I'm trying.
Thunder's like a massive team. How do you manage that? Like, does Thunder ever go on trips? Like, obviously, like board brands and shoe brands with smaller teams too, but Thunder's a huge team.
It is a huge team. Like the list is massive.
How big is the list?
It's like over 100 people, like 150 people or something.
Yo, that's crazy.
But like at first that was like super overwhelming, but now I got a hold of just like a routine and stuff. And we're actually about to do our first Thunder trip in like a month.
Whoa.
So you're going
we did like
on the
a really
road.
small. Yeah, we did like a really small one in LA. Just like a couple of people came from SF last year for like 3 days. And now we're going to New York in June for like 6 days.
Crazy. The whole team's going?
Yeah, the whole 100.
You gonna have a chip on your shoulder and be like, yo, watch the TM shut it down, baby.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be like that. No, it'll be sick. Just make a little edit, like try to start doing trips and just like build like a team vibe would be sick.
Hell yeah.
Because I feel like Thunder, as far as, I mean, I've skated for Thunder for 16 years and we did go on like a couple trips when I was like 18, but I feel like it's never just had like a team vibe like that where there's trips happening and stuff. So I want to try to start doing more stuff like that and build something sick.
Hell yeah. Are you allowed to film on the trip?
I don't know if I'm allowed to or not, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah. I remember,
insane.
Blondie accused Danny Brady of being like the worst TM or worst teammate because as the TM he would drag the crew to like his spots allegedly.
Yeah,
Danny Brady,
is
you might
allegedly.
have to come. You know, if that's not true, let us know. But I could. Yeah, it's funny hearing you be like, nah, I'm not filming. I'm not doing none of that.
Stay out of that, dude.
Yeah, if we're at like a cool like ledge spot or something, I'll warm up and skate with people, but I'm not about to like jam the team up and film a clip.
Yeah. That's a good way to go into it, man.
Love that. Oh yeah, congrats. That's dope, man. That's a dope transition story.
Sick.
Yeah, it's been really sick and really fun to do.
Fuck yeah. All right, let's get a little story time, Pop and Jack. Can you tell us about the time Mickey Reyes' daughter pierced your lip on King of the Road?
Oh my God. Yeah, that was fucked. I was the younger dude on King of the Road. Everyone else, I guess Zion was the youngest one, but somehow I was the one doing a bunch of the like really shitty challenges. And it was the day Zion went pro and everybody was at Lower Bob's just like partying. And they kept like the whole time, just like the whole week, like, you're going to pierce your lip. You got to pierce your lip. And I was like, no fucking way. I'm not doing that. And then all of a sudden we're all there, like at Lower Bob's, like Jim's there, Mickey Reyes, like there's like 100 people there. And Jim just comes up to me and is like, yo, she's going to pierce her lip right now. She's ready. And I was like, like what? Like, and I was just like, all right, fuck it. Let's do it. So we did it. And she had like, she seemed like she knew what she was doing, but I guess she didn't. And she pierced my lip and they had like, they couldn't like get it to close. And I remember like Zion's brother was there and he was like, oh, you can use the back of my earring to like close it. So it was like a fucked up scenario. And then eventually we put a safety pin in there.
Oh my God.
Oh.
And the safety, yeah, it was fucked up. And then the safety pin was just, yeah, you have to keep it in for 24 hours.
Jeez.
So there's like a safety pin sticking out of my lip and we're leaving. And I was like, we gotta go to, I need to get like something that's not this.
Yeah.
So then we went to like, I can't even remember. Justin Brock was the TM on King of the Road and he took us somewhere to get like an earring and it didn't fit. Like it was too small. They were like, let's just go get it actually pierced. So we went to get it actually pierced and they were like, we can't do it on the side that it's pierced on because there's like 3 holes in your lip. So they had to pierce the other side of my lip.
Bro.
And
Hell no.
it was so fucked up. And then my lip swelled up so much that when the 24 hours was over, we couldn't take it off. It was like stuck. So Justin Brock cut it off with bolt cutters off my lip.
Oh,
Bro.
the sacrificial lamb. Man.
So the 24-hour rule was the King of the Road rule?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
But yeah, it was like, it was so fucked up.
What did she pierce it with at the bar?
It was at Lower Bob's at the skate park.
What did she pierce it with there? Just jam something in there, dude?
Yeah, I think she just had like a
needle?
A long needle or something and just like poked it through my lip.
That's not how it's done.
I think I had like just the right amount of beers or something where I was like, fuck it, who cares? Let's do it.
That's fun.
And it sucked so bad.
Other than that, what's the craziest thing you saw on King of the Road? Were you just on it the one time?
Yeah, I went the one time with Real. The craziest thing was there was a challenge that was like shit in someone's chimney, their house. And we were like, how the fuck are we going to do that? Like, how do you do that? And I think Kyle just posted on his story and was like, we're in Sacramento. Does anybody have a chimney we can use? And these girls that were at the skate park earlier that day, like, were like, yeah, you can use my parents' chimney or something. It was so fucked up. We like went at night. We're like going through this house. People are like sleeping in the house, like when it's dark out, crawling through their room with like TV crew, basically, like person with the like shotgun mic and like all this shit. And then Robbie goes on the chimney of this house and shit in the chimney. And it was so gnarly.
Did they catch it and like there's no way that's just chilling in the house somewhere.
It still could be. No,
wait, does the chimney just go straight down? There's no like filter system or something?
I don't know. There's got to be a filter system.
Yeah, there's no way he just shit on the roof and it just comes into the fireplace, does it?
No, we put a like a garbage bag in the chimney. It was fucked up.
God. It's disgusting, dude.
Wow.
Oh.
Can you take us behind the scenes on your nollie flip crook ender into the roof?
Yeah, that was like the biggest battle I've ever had skating. We went there one day, like random. I had already nollie crooked it before, and I think Tim suggested that I could nollie flip crook it. And we went one day. I was like messing with it. I tried it for maybe like 30 or 40 minutes, and I was like grinding it just enough to where I was like, I think I can do it. Like I think I got it. And then the cops came and they took all our names down and gave us like trespassing warnings. And they were like, if you ever come back here, you're getting arrested, because it's on the roof of a school. Mm-hmm. I knew it would be like, I was working on a part and I was like, that would be my last trick for sure. So I think I just like gave it some time, and I went back like a few months later, maybe. And we went on like Thanksgiving, I think. And we were just like, let's have a lookout, like whatever, make sure it's all good. And then, we were there for like 15 or 20 minutes. And then we saw a bunch of people like looking in the school. We were basically just like, we got to get the fuck out of here. Like, we don't want to have the cops come, because it was just like some old people like looking in there. So we left. And then I think I just gave it some more time. I was like, let's just wait. And then my part was like going to come out in like 3 or 4 months. And I was like, I have to try this. I'll just give it like, oh yeah. And then we went again in like 30 minutes. We saw a cop drive by. So we just fucking jumped off the roof, ran out of there like as fast as we possibly could.
Damn.
And then we were like, all right, now if we go back, I was like, I'm going to set a 40-minute timer on my phone. And once that's up, we leave, like no matter what. This is all in the summer now. We went and the roof was like not rideable. It was like 100 degrees. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, I'm fucked. I can't do it. So then we went like a different day, super early in the morning. The roof was soggy, but I got to try it for like 20 minutes. And I was like, it's not possible. Like, it's too soft. And then we were like, let's try it at sunset. We went like a week later, and I tried it for like 40 minutes. The timer went off, and it was just me, Gabe, who was shooting photos, and Andres, who was filming. And after 40 minutes, I was just like, yo, you guys down to just fucking like ride this out with me, and just like whatever happens, happens. And they were like, yup, get it. Like, let's get it. And I tried it for like 30 more minutes and ended up doing it. And I like fully just like blacked out, like just was rolling away, just like could not believe it. And like,
that's the best.
I've never had a trick like wear on me mentally like that. Like, it was for like 6 months.
Wow.
I did like hundreds of nollie flip crooks. Just like, that's all I was thinking about. I was like dreaming about it and shit. I've never had that.
Wow. Dude, well, it fucking came out like as good as possible too.
Yeah, I was like so hyped. But if you watch the footage, I only clear it by like this much. There's like a knob in the bank, and I almost died because that's all I was thinking about. Was like popping out, just like clipping on that.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It's so, that spot looks like such a mind fuck because you pop out a little before the thing, so you just have to hope that you float past it, and you like just got past it, and that could have been so bad to commit fully and not clear it. You're getting pitched. Yeah,
because I had grinded off like to the point where I probably could have done it like 30 or 40 times, but I was just like way too scared because I was like, if I hang up, I'm going to fucking die. Like, cause it's like a 6-foot drop and then the bank like drops off to flat. So it's like even more.
I mean, you would never know. You're so chill when you ride away from shit that just seems like business as usual, but that's fucking dope.
Yeah. It was like 6 days probably going to that spot.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. Dude, those things are so hard when you're like, I'm going to set a timer. Because if you get into it and you're trying it until that timer goes off, it's so hard to be like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, like, let's leave. I could have done it like 5 times already, but let's just call it. Yeah, I was like, I just knew like my part was supposed to come out in like a month. And I was just like, you know what? fuck it. Who cares? If we get tickets or we get arrested, like, fuck it.
Yeah.
And I've never had that before. I'm always like the person who's like, let's leave. Let's get out of here. But that time, there was just something in my head. I was like,
it has to be now.
I had a feeling I was going to land it. And I was like, let's stick it through.
Yeah, that's dope. What about the switch flip feeble? Is that one's called Silmar?
Yeah, Selmar.
NBD.
There's not like too crazy of a story, but yeah, I had never seen anyone do it before, at least like on a street rail. And I had done it on a few park rails and just like always wanted to do it. And I tried it. It probably took like a couple hours and I did it and I like touched my toe and like I wasn't stoked on how I did it. So I kept trying it for like 20 or 30 more minutes and I'm pretty sure I broke my finger because it was like 12 years ago and my finger still hurts. But I like, I never went to the doctor or anything, but
that
like,
might be it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I like, jammed my finger all crazy and I tried it like 5 more times and was just like, I guess I just got to take that one. And I think I might've went back or talked about going back and we just like, fuck it. We'll just keep the one that I did. Yeah. Seemed like no one said anything that I touched the shit out of my toe, but
yeah, I don't even remember that. I mean, I just watched it again today. I remember fucking when that came out, that blew my mind because I remember seeing Raymond Molinar do it, I think, on a flat bar, maybe at like Beebles Park or something random like that. But I'd never seen it. It makes sense in my head, but I've never tried it. It's a dope standout trick. Shout out to you for that one. Still haven't seen it since, I don't think, on a rail. Anyone else?
Fuck, there's somebody else I've seen do it. I think I've seen Tori Puddle do one.
Yeah. I can kind of picture that.
Makes sense.
Shane O'Neill, switch heel in. Nyjah, switch heel in.
Yeah.
All right. Take us back to the Statue of Liberty shot night with that same crew.
Oh my God.
I think the X Games came to Minneapolis.
Yeah, the X Games was in town and like Tyson Bowerbank flew to town like 2 days early to like stay and hang out with me. And we went out one night with me and Tyson and my homie Tyler and like a couple other homies from Minnesota. And we went to this bar and there's like karaoke going on. And my homie Tyler just kept telling everyone that we were in the X Games. He's like, yo, we're all in the X Games. Like, can we get free drinks? They just kept giving us free drinks. And at the end of the night, they're like, you guys want a Statue of Liberty shot? And we were like, what's that? And they're like, I don't know if you guys have had it, but it's like Rumpelmans. And then you like stick your thumb in the shot and then you light it on fire. Then you take the shot and like suck your thumb and the flame goes out. But so we did that at the end of the night. And then we all just right after that just blacked out. Like, I don't know if we got roofied or some shit, but it was like we just blacked out instantly, all of us. Tyson, in the morning when we wake up, he was like, my homie Tyler lived in like a studio apartment with like a shared bathroom. And Tyson was like, dude, I just like came to in the bathroom and I was locked in for like 3 hours. I couldn't get out. And like, it was so fucked up. I don't even know what happened, but
damn, that's might have to try one of those shots. That sounds like a fun night.
No, you don't want that.
That's what you took from that story. It was like, I should try one of those.
So sick.
Hell yeah. We should do a round of those on the next Bunt trip, Dono. Like get JP and Jesse to suck each other's thumb and fucking black out.
They would, dude. That's some weird bromance going on with those two.
I don't think I've ever taken one since, but I've had homies who have taken them since and they were fine. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what was up with it.
Maybe someone roofied y'all because you were like the local celebrities that night. No, they were like, yo.
Yeah, they're like, fuck these guys.
It's their last free drink.
Yeah.
Speaking of nights out, tell us about your epic night out with the legend, Chaz Ortiz in Chicago.
I knew this one was coming. All right, this is like this is probably the craziest like night out I think I've like ever had, maybe. But we were in Chicago on a real trip and like we did an event at Uprise and like Chaz was there and K-Walks was like, dude, the Vans team was just here like a couple weeks ago and I heard he like brought him to the club and like they had this like insane night. We should do that. And I was like, fuck. I mean, everyone's kind of like, fuck. I mean, let's do it. And then like Kyle went up to Chaz and was like, yo, would you be down to go out and like go to the club? And he was like, y'all can't hang with Chaz. Like he literally said that to us. And Kyle was like, yeah, we can. And he's like, all right, like if you say so. And so he's like, let me go home and get ready. And he's like, meet me at this pool hall, whatever. So we meet him at the pool hall And he's just like, literally, there's like 15 of us, and he's just bringing out plates and plates of shots like the whole night. And it got to the point where like some people were literally like going like this, like behind their back, because like it was like 5 or 6 shots in like an hour, and we're just like, we can't hang.
Yeah, maybe he was right.
Yeah, no. After the end of the story, you'll find out we can't hang with Chess. But he's like, all right, the ride's out front, let's go. And we go to this club. And
wait,
like,
that was just the warm up?
There's like that was the warm up at a pool hall. Damn. And he was buying all the drinks all night. And then we get to the club and there's like 100-person line. And he's just like, no, we cut the line, and we just like walked right in, like no problem. And he like already had a table for us at this is my first time in a club like ever. And he's like, whatever bottle you guys want, pick it. Like, I got y'all. So we order a couple bottles, and then like they bring it out on like the sparklers, you know, and it's like K-Walks. Like he had it so it said K-Walks on the things. It was fucking crazy. And then we're just like fucked up in this club. And I was sitting on this booth, and for some reason the window is like this far behind the booth. Like there's like an opening. And I was just like wasted, and I lost my balance, and I fell in this crack of like the window, and it's like 3 feet, 4 feet deep probably. And I was like folded in there, like stuck. It was fucked up. And like, from what everyone else says, they were like, I've never seen you look so scared in like your whole life. Like I couldn't get out. Like I was legs up above my head, like just backwards in this crevice.
At the
club,
to, like look cool. You're like a taco
so
in between.
I was fucked up, and probably people outside could see me in this window, just like, what the fuck. But then the homies helped me out of this window, and like I remember we were like, all right, we gotta all like leave together, like we gotta stick together, like we're fucked up, like. Yeah. And then all of a sudden it's like one person's gone. 15 minutes later, someone else is gone. Like everyone was just like dropping like flies. And I remember like being like, I gotta leave. And I don't know. I got back to the hotel, and I just didn't have my phone. Like I was like, where's my phone? The next morning, there was no like Uber receipts in my email, or like I logged into my Uber. I don't know how I got home. Like we couldn't hang with Chaz. It was a fucked up night. And then the next day it was like 100 degrees in Chicago, and we went skating.
You just made me want to go to Chicago. I think we need to try out the Steez Ortiz night. Maybe combine Minneapolis and Chicago, do the Statue of Liberty shot in Chicago.
Chicago at the club.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll run those back if you guys do that.
Let's get it.
I don't think I'll ever lose the picture of you stuck like that, but seeing it from outside, like if the people were like outside in line and they're like can't get into the club, but this guy's in there stuck between the window and a couch.
It was fucked up. Yeah, like the whole trip, even to this day, like Kyle or Tim or like random people be like, remember when Jack got stuck in the crevice in Chicago? Like they still bring it up, and it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, who lasted the longest with Chaz?
I think Tim and Kyle lasted the longest. And then I think Robbie and Nate, the old realty manager, they left earliest.
Wow, Tim, man, can hang.
And I was like middle. I was in the middle. Man. I think J Brock might have left early too. That's how you know we're partying. If J Brock's leaving early.
Yeah, but he doesn't strike me as like a club guy, is he?
None of us are club guys.
Yeah, that's true, I guess. Dude, walking by everyone in line, everyone's probably so confused.
Fucking, you get out of that crevice, fucking get your liquid courage back up, try to go holler at a girl, and she's like, ew, aren't you the crevice taco guy? Get away from me.
I saw you in the window up front.
Oh, shit. That's awful. But wicked story, dude. So you were pretty close with the legend, Henry Gartland. Do you have a story about him you'd be down to share?
I watched Henry grow up from like since he was like 11 or 12, he was like going to third layer as a little Grom, and just like watched him become like an amazing skateboarder. And he was just like, I always was like, he's just like a little shit. Like he's just like kind of annoying. And I never really knew him. And then in 2019, he had like gotten fully on Santa Cruz, and I started like seeing him a little bit, and he was like growing up a lot, but I never really spent time with him. And then in 2019, I went to Copenhagen we did like a little Zoomies thing. Me and Henry shared a room in Copenhagen, just me and him for like 8 days.
Sick.
And like, it was like small ass room, one bed. So we like shared a bed for like 8 days. And just like, I got to really hang out with him and know him. And he was just like the funniest, coolest, like nicest person ever. And I was just like, in my head, I was like, damn, he like really grew up and turned into like a cool ass dude. And like, all he cared about was having fun. Like every morning it was like, let's go for a bike ride. Like, let's do this, let's do that. And he was like, stay out all night. And then right away in the morning, he's like, just like laughing, having fun. Like, it was so sick to get to experience that because like, trying to think, I guess it was like a year later he passed away, but I'm like so grateful for that experience because like without that, like I wouldn't have ever really known like the real Henry and like just like seeing how good he is at skating and how like genuinely nice of a person he was and like how much he cared about his friends was like amazing. Yeah, rest in peace, best dude.
For sure. Yes, legend. So what's next for Jack Olson, man?
Fuck, just keep skating as much as I can and try and be as good at being a team manager as I can. And hopefully this New York trip goes well and like just keep trying to do cool shit with my friends and have fun and just enjoy my life.
I mean, one story we left out was you had a pre-drink with all your homies and got everyone to do the one chip challenge, but you're immune to heat, so you were fine and they all died. This is just treat your friends a little better.
Where did we tell this story? What happened there?
I guess my friends can't hang. I can't hang with Chaz and my friends can't hang with me, I guess.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle. Though.
That's the pyramid right there. Yo, it's Rapid Fire with the Ghost, and this week we're honored to be brought to you by Real Skateboards, and they have a brand new pro. You already know, it's Toby Ryan. The Real team surprised him in San Diego, surrounded by his friends and family, then celebrated properly that night with a packed-out premiere at Rose Street. And Toby didn't just turn pro, he backed it up with a new part live now on Thrasher. The whole thing goes, but that switch flip down the Kaiser triple set in SF is completely insane. Toby, we're going to need you to come on the pod and break that one down for us. You get me. Toby's debut reel boards are available in shops now, including his first Pro Oval, available in 8.06 full SC and 838, and his duplicator graphic in 825. Find them at Shreds, Empire, The Source, Pro Skates in Canada, and Slappy's, The Block 510, Delhi in the States. All right. You ready for a little rapid fire?
I think so.
All right. Favorite skater?
Probably Heath Kirchart.
Sick. Favorite video?
Transworld's First Love.
Nice. Sick. Favorite video part?
Biggie and Bake and Destroy.
Favorite style?
Sick ass part. Damn. Maybe Heath Kirchart.
Which skater had the biggest influence on the way you skate?
It's a tie. It's pretty random, but it'd be between Leo Romero and Ryan Gallant. They both had parts in First Love.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize it till I was like older, and I was just like, damn, I do so many tricks that they also do. Like I love doing like kickflip front boards and kickflip front 50s. And Leo did a couple in that video, and like frontside flips and switch flips. Always stoked on those. And like Ryan Gallant had a really good one.
Yeah.
So yeah, those two dudes.
Yeah, I could see it. You got gap to nose grinds on double kink rails, nose blunt and big shit, all that. Most talented skateboarder on planet Earth.
Tanner Van Bark.
Bro.
He's like unlike any other skater in this world. Like from like wall ride, slappies, transition, manuals, tech ledge tricks, like handrails, like he can do everything. And you don't even think he can do flip tricks and he'll beat you in the game of skate. Like, he's so fucked up good.
Real shit. I watched some of his parts the other day. My algorithm was feeding me hella real stuff when I started watching your parts again. Shout out Tanner. I don't know where he's at, but shout out.
Shout out Tanner.
Favorite trick?
Flat ground switch flip.
Hardest trick for you?
Front heel. It's impossible.
Most illegal trick?
Any sort of late flip, probably. Nollie late flip occasionally can be all right, but like for the most part, any late flip is just not it.
Real shit. Favorite clip you've ever gotten?
I did this switch 50 on this like curved rail at a church. Just like goes down a bank. It's like a long C rail, and probably that one. Like it was just like the most satisfying trick I think I've done.
Hell yeah. Worst trend you've been a part of?
Fuck. I'd probably have to say, after Fully Flared came out, I was super into like lip slide ledge combos and like switchboard 270s on ledges and
hell no.
all that shit. And like looking back at it, I'm like, nah, that was not it.
Dude, they got us good.
Yeah, you're. I'm guessing you're a little younger than us because me and Donald, when the pod first started, we used to just shit on that video so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that video, but yeah, I was like 13 or 14 when it came out, I think. And just like,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I got to learn lip slide switch crook. And like,
Yeah.
I ran it so hard, like did like switchboard, big spin out on a ledge, like switchboard 270, all that
Yeah.
shit. It's not it.
You're at a very impressionable age. We don't hate the video. I actually love that video. Like, but
Yeah.
I just was not a fan of the fucking ledge dancing.
There's a lot of combos.
But there's some classic parts in that video.
For sure.
What's the gnarliest trick you've ever witnessed?
I watched Zion back three, this like, it's like a 9 flat in San Pedro. It was in Real by Any Means. And just like the whole story of it was like insane. Like we just like, he front feebled this rail to drop into the road. And he's like, I want to go back through this thing. And like, we get there and like, we're with a bunch of homies, Hammocky and Tim, like, are just kind of, we're just chilling. Zion's in the car. Everyone else is like skating flat, hanging out. And I think Hammocky goes up to Zion. He's like, yo, you gonna skate this? He's like, yeah, just waiting for you to set up. And they're like, all right. So then they set up and Zion, like, I think he just back threes the 9 stair one time and like shoots out. And then he tries one ollie down it. And it's like the most hairball ollie like ever. And then he's like, all right, here we go. And he just back threed it first try.
Holy.
It was the craziest shit ever. Like, it was so insane. Just like the whole scenario was fun.
Bro, he's actually built different.
Yeah, and he back threed the shit out of it. Like, it was like the best back three I've ever seen.
I've seen his process a couple times. It's fucking like, I saw him nose blunt this. I can't remember the stair count, but this rail in Australia first try. But like, just I hadn't seen someone skate a big rail in a while in person, and just like, you kind of forget. You get desensitized just watching so many videos come out every week. You're like, another nose blunt down, whatever. But just seeing it, I'm like, oh shit, you get kind of scared for them. And then he just did it first try. And it's just, everyone's just looking at each other like, what the fuck just happened?
His like process of how he tries most of his tricks is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, he'll try a trick for an hour and be like, I'm gonna just chill. And he'll just like chill, set up a new board, like hang out for like 45 minutes. And be like, all right, keep trying. And I'm like, how do you do that? Like, it's crazy.
So sick. Big shouts to Z. What's the one trick that got away?
I have two, I think. One of them was I tried on like probably like 6 different handrails, switch flip back blunt. I did one like really bad on the first rail I tried it on, like just like crazy toe touch, like barely rolled away. And then I tried it on like a ton of different rails and just never did it. There was one time I was at the Beverly Hills 9 stair rail, and in like 10 minutes I like locked into one perfect. And I was like, oh, today's the day I'm gonna do it. And we were with Massimo Cavadoni, and Massimo was like, you cannot do that without a photographer. And we were like, what? And he's like, no, do not do that. Like, you need a photographer here. And it was just me, Tim, and Massimo. And I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. And he was like, he convinced me not to do it. And I didn't. I was like, all right, I'll wait. And then we just never went back. And I tried it on so many rails and never did one.
Done now, right?
Yeah, that rail's gone. And that was like the best one for it.
Awesome. Come on, bro. That would have been fucking iconic on that one.
Yeah. And then at the same time, I was warring Nollie Hill crooks on rails. Like one of the longest battles of my life. I tried to Nollie Hill crook a rail for like 8 hours one day. And I stuck it like 5-10 times where I just land and slip out. And it was like started during the day.
Is it a rail we might know?
It's gone now, but it was like a red rail in Albuquerque. Blake Carpenter had like a decline ad, switch flip back lipping it. It was just like a thicker red, like 9 stair rail, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like started at 3 p.m. and tried it till like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. We lit it up. Dude. And then I tried it on like 4 or 5 other rails after that. I ended up doing one with my homie Justice, and he was filming for one of the Ty Evans videos at the time. So he filmed it like super crazy. And it was on like a 8 stair rail. And then I guess Ty was like, I'm not using that. Like, it's filmed terrible. And then like I never got the clip.
Oh,
So I consider it that it got away. I never got it.
wow.
Damn.
Bro,
Yeah.
favorite, I was going to say best, but I'll change it to my favorite Nolly Hill crook, Davis. Is that in Minnesota somewhere?
Yeah, since day one, that was in since day one, but it's at the Cancer Center in Minnesota.
A thing of beauty.
So crazy.
Yeah. What's the biggest bunt you've ever witnessed?
I watched Davis bunt a lot.
From good to bad.
Let's go.
Dude.
Let's hear one.
There was like a few times, but there was one. I guess there's two, but one of them was like we went to this bump to grass gap that Hardy actually kickflipped. It's like from a basketball court bump over grass gap, and then you like go off a curb. But Davis was like, I want to tray flip this. This is like 8 years ago or maybe 10 years ago. And we get there and you have to use like a bungee, and we bungee him in first try, catches tray flip, like perfect. And he didn't clear it. Like he was like this short, like didn't clear it. And we're just like, holy shit, you got that. And he's like, no, I don't. And we're just like, yeah, you definitely got that. Like, and then he just stopped trying and didn't try it anymore. And we're just like, we drove all the way here for you to do that. He tried it one time and just, that was it.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
and
Davis.
then, dude, yeah. And then there was this other one that was actually one of the craziest things I've ever watched someone try. It was into the LA River. Somebody found there was like a pole sticking out of a ledge, and basically like into the LA River bank, there was like a 6 or 8 foot drop. And then we bent a pole so you would pole jam off it into the bank. And like at the height of the air, he was probably like, not even kidding, like 12 or 15 feet in the air. And we convinced him that he could do it. And like, we were like, you could do it. You could for sure do it. And he ended up trying it. And like, it was the scariest thing I've ever watched. And afterwards he was just like, why'd you guys let me do that? Why'd you let me try that? Like, what the hell? And he was all good, but I feel like just the fact he even tried it, I guess I'll give him respect on that, but it was crazy.
Yo, the bunter of pain. He's been bunting, getting a clip for the bunt video for quite some time. What's the last new trick you
destroying
learned?
Me. Last year I learned switchtail 270 heel on a ledge.
Nice.
Sick.
Some JP shit, man.
Yeah, it was like the hardest shit ever.
Some Morgan Smith shit, man.
I don't get how he can do it every try.
I can't relate to that one. I have no knowledge of the switchtail 270 world. Dream job after skating?
It's hard to say because I feel like I kind of got my dream job after skating. I wanted to like work in skating, and I just started doing that. Mm-hmm. So pretty stoked on that, but it'd be stick to one day, just be like, I don't even know, chill on the beach or something, kick it, and just like.
It's called retirement, dude. That's
yeah,
not
retire
working anymore.
But, I mean, I would want a job.
What you're describing is retirement.
But I would like a job, some sort of job involved in that, but just a nice chill one. I can just kind of post up, have a nice leisurely day.
Yeah.
But I just started my dream job, so I'm stoked on this.
You and Chaz Ortiz.
I can't wait to retire as well.
You and Chaz Ortiz need to take a trip down to Brazil and go kick it at Danny Sarazzini's fucking beach restaurant fucking setup thing.
That's right.
That's
the
dream right there. Favorite local brand?
After Hour Skate Shop.
Hell yeah. Favorite local skater?
Jonathan Reese or Dalton Jones.
What's the one sponsor you regret riding for?
Neff. Without a doubt, Neff.
No hesitation.
Favorite teammate ever?
Probably K-Walks. Just always down to skate and just like always having a good time.
Hell yeah.
And just like been homies with them for 15 or more years.
That's fine.
Worst teammate ever?
Jake Donnelly.
Oh, bro, you got to give us a Jake story, man.
Yeah, no explanation needed for us, but maybe for the people.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck that. I don't know if I have like a good story, but he was just like always talking shit, always just like up to something.
Oh yeah, getting you into something, probably.
Yeah, he always is just like, whether he wanted or not, fights just like came to him. Like he would just not even like, I don't even know how it would happen. Like whether he was being an asshole to someone or not, like he would just, maybe it was just his energy or tone of voice. People would just always want to fight him. But yeah, he was just nonstop, like bully, talking shit, like giving you a hard time. And if you tried to like talk shit back, he was like already had a comeback. He already was like ready.
Yeah, Davis told me that him and Robbie were relentless when you were the young guy in the van, fucking giving you
Yeah, it
shit
was
for
fun.
days.
They were nonstop bullying me, but it's the way it goes.
When you got older, did you pass that on to whoever was next, or were you like, I'm gonna end this bullying cycle right here?
No, I tried to pass it on, but people would be like, you need to stop doing that. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I got bullied my whole life.
Yeah, times changed.
He wanted
bro.
to pass it on so bad, dude. He said,
Yeah, times have changed for sure. But yeah, I mean, I still do like a bit, but not as like, definitely not like it was back in the day.
Who were you trying to bully? Who would have been the target if you had to pick one?
I mean, I was always giving Tanner shit and like Patrick Froman shit. Mainly those two dudes. Like, I would just call them out on their
Jack,
bullshit.
times have changed. You're getting sent to HR, man.
Yeah,
dude, maybe.
Yeah, you got the short end of the stick on the whole bullying thing.
The last one. Yeah,
I was the last of it for sure.
Worst company.
Rip and Dip, probably.
Oh, forgot about that.
I don't even know if it's a skate company, but they're not sick at all.
Worst trend.
Just like being not good at skating. I feel like people are like, when I grew up, it was like, try to learn harder tricks. Like you learn a trick, try to like do the harder trick. Like, and now it's like, it's like a gimmick or a trend to just like not be good at skating and be more focused on like the spots or how you dress or something. And I'm like,
or something says it all.
Yeah.
The confusion behind the new wave.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just I don't like that trend. Like, be good at skating. Who cares?
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more.
Like that.
We come from the same era of like, it is what it is, man. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
It's not cool to try hard at anything anymore. Dude.
Yeah, it's fucked. Like I feel like either now people just don't care to get good, or it's like they're super good and they don't want to like show it.
Yeah,
because they just like think they'll get like roasted for being like a try hard or something.
That's the most shitty one, where like someone actually holds back in order to like. I mean, there's a difference between holding back and like not doing like a super overly tech thing, but like yeah. I remember we talked about that a bit with Shane O'Neill. He's like, my favorite shit's like a high speed backsmith, but like if I didn't go to the circus, I wouldn't have this insane house. And we're like, I don't know about that, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Worst style.
This is more back in the day, but Brent actually.
Oh, he was a style guy.
I know, but
his whole thing was his style.
When I was growing up, I was not down.
Yeah.
Like I think now his style's better, but growing up, I was not into it.
You're getting a phone call from
crazy
Davis
when he dropped on Element. Yeah.
Yeah, I might, but yeah, I think he was like too steezy. Too steezy.
Dude, that's
like he's like
awesome.
Hanging his foot off the board after he pushes.
Dude, he was crazy. He was all like this the whole time. His whole body like hit rigor mortis. I don't know what happened to him. Dude, that's a good one. I like when they go after the style guys.
All right, man. You know where we end it. Who's the last person you want on the sesh?
Anyone who's vlogging or just like anything like that, I don't want to be in the background of your vlog. I don't want to be a part of that shit. I'm good.
Yo, Z was doing that shit for a bit, man.
Was he?
He always had his little camcorder thing for a minute. I don't know. Maybe he didn't do it when you were around.
Yeah, true.
I feel like that style is a little different though, but when it's like the phone on the chest, just like walking around, there's people who like walk around with their phone just like filming literally everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a crew in LA that's doing that.
Okay, well, what if we had to get a specific individual for this question?
Yeah.
I'll just go the easy route. Ernie said the same thing. I'll say my homie Corey Millette. Ernie said his Instagram is dude drinks one beer.
All right.
Poor guy, dude.
Damn. This is going to be like the last season where we can start requesting clips for the Bunt video. We need a little 1-2, Mr. TM. You know what I'm saying?
When's it coming out?
Deadline's July 30th.
Oh, yeah. I could get a clip.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll make sure we go to a spot for me. I'll get a clip in that case. If it's for the Bunt video, we can make an exception.
Hell yeah.
You've got mail.
Welcome back to the post office. We've got a jam-packed inbox this week. Seifa, who we got out first?
First up, we got an email from XL Ghetto Bird. What's up, Bunt Gods? On my 30-minute break, chugging a buzzball before I go back to work. And it got me wondering, when you play someone skate, what trick do you save for the kill blow? Love y'all, and thanks for the useless wooden toy knowledge. Go Rams, and fuck the Seahawks and Niners. Cardinals are chill, because Kurt Warner played for them.
Wow. What is yours, dude?
I don't remember the last time I played
flips?
skate. No. I'll just go back to when I was playing skate frequently back in the day. More frequently, I'll say. I always used to try and hit the 1-2 switch big flip, nollie cab flip. Was my one-two punch to end. I tried to get Morgan so many times over the years, but he obviously got a way better switch big. I learned them before him, and then he just mastered them. Same with nollie cab flips.
That's what he usually does.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a kill blow now, man. And the only person I really play in skate is 6-year-old or Adam or Bigla. So the game is pretty much always the exact same. But probably nollie big flip. For some reason, that one just works. Doesn't look the greatest.
Greyhound bump, yeah.
If you can't do it, you can't do it, you know?
Yeah. Nollie bigger flip's a good one, too.
Yeah, I can't. Nollie cab is really fucking hard.
No, nollie bigger flip, like nollie 3 flip spin.
Oh, yeah, I guess. I mean, maybe switch varial flip too. That one gets people.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we've got an email from Johnny Purcell. Good evening, Bunters. If we rewind back to each of your physical peak days, who would be the ultimate multi-sport athlete? Who art thou called him? We can create some rubric here, but I had imagined the person who's better on average between the following: skating, hockey, basketball, sprinting, baseball, golf, and soccer. Hell, let's include some general strength tests too: push-ups to failure, pull-ups, and dead hang. You can each pick your era and age of choice. We assume injury-free. Who's the ultimate bunt warrior? Is he asking who's better at these between me and you?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting.
In our physical peaks. Well, the push-ups and shit, pull-ups and all that, I'm not even, do we even count that? I'm terrible at all that shit.
But he's saying in our physical peaks.
Then I had some phases where I was going hard on push-ups, actually.
Dude.
But that's who the fuck knows? But sports is easier.
Let's go to the sports, yes.
Yeah.
Skating is Seifa. Hockey is me. Basketball is Seifa. Sprinting, I don't know. We've never sprinted.
That could end up being a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
But
Baseball.
Also, we can't go back in time for physical peak. I think I'd be faster than you, but...
Oh, you think so?
I do.
And the only way we'll know now is present time.
I did track and field for a few years.
Everybody does track and field, dude. That's the most basic thing in school.
I know. I'm just saying.
I never was the sprinter, so maybe you were. Baseball. Nowadays, Seifa might be better than me at baseball, to be honest with you.
I don't even know
he
how
was
to play
better at
baseball.
advanced. What?
I don't even know the rules still.
All right, so I'll take baseball. Golf, you can have golf. You're a more frequent golfer. I haven't played in years. Soccer, I don't fucking know, dude. I never played soccer. So
I grew up playing soccer. I'll take soccer.
You played soccer?
Yeah, in Montreal, hella young. My dad's a soccer guy. Basketball started when I moved to Toronto. But that's just Donald played rugby. I never played rugby. I feel like Donald would be a better football player than me. This is just too random, Johnny. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we're accomplishing here.
Appreciate you popping in the inbox though. Miss you.
And you put some thought into it.
Yeah.
So that's great.
But we've said many times, me and Donald had a sleepover where we had a fight back in the day, a play fight. And we both just agreed to tap out because it was just
real.
It was So I'd just say, as far as athletics go, we just call it a tie.
That's a fair statement. Very fair. That was a fucking war in that basement, dude. There's nothing to be accomplished there.
Yeah, we're here. But thanks, Johnny. All right, next up, we got an email from Austin Flowers. I have an NBS illegal trick. Never been said. Backflips are not okay, dude. Let's take a listen.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's Austin from Texas. Listen, man, I've been tuning in a couple seasons now for sure. There's been plenty of people talking about illegal tricks. And honestly, a lot of them consist of shove-its. That's not what I'm here for. I have not heard one motherfucker say anything about backflips. Dude, have you seen someone air out of a fucking bowl and just land? It looks fucking disgusting. It is one of the worst fucking things I've ever seen anyone do on a skateboard, dude. When someone does a backflip, it is simply the most illegal fucking thing I could possibly think of. And I really don't think that's been said yet. I don't know why. Maybe a lot of people like the fact that you look like a fucking scooter geek doing it. I don't know, man. I really don't. But fuck that shit. Anytime I'm seeing that shit, next time at the park, I'm focusing a fucking board. Swear to God I am, dude. I'm over it. That shit's trash, dude. Shout out Cowboys. Later.
Oh. Ends it with the Cowboys.
Thoughts?
Does he mean like backflip and land back on the board?
He just means like you do a backflip with your board the whole time.
Like sluggo.
Yeah.
That's not illegal. Like,
I mean,
I don't think. I mean, I'm not dying to see it, but
other than our boy Sluggo, I have to agree with him. Like Sluggo, innovator, you know what I'm saying? First guy to do backflips and shit. But I think he did it on a vert ramp too, right?
To fake, yeah.
Yeah, so that's more chill. But the flyouts are a little crazy. So I'd agree. And Sluggo, of course, gets a pass. The legend of pain.
Yo, favorite Sluggo moment?
Glory Challenge.
Yeah, he peaked at Glory Challenge.
Yeah, that was incredible. Him that whole weekend, legendary.
Bro, honestly. All right, next up, we've got an email from Marco Berkele. Boys, hope the summer's been treating you well. What is your favorite sport and skate rivalry of all time? I'm talking Montreal Canadiens versus Quebec Nordiques type. 1984 Good Friday Massacre. 252 penalty minutes. 11 player ejections. Or maybe perhaps the cute Elijah Burrow versus Austin Gillette riff from a couple years back. Thanks for all the work you put into what you do. The pod, the jam, the merch. We all appreciate it all. Shout out SLP, the governor, and the original barn burner Waylon Jennings. R.I.P.
Damn. I'll probably go Celtics, Lakers for me.
Oh, that's
see.
Massive.
I mean, there's the whole history before I even watched basketball, and then getting to see them meet in the finals twice. My favorite athlete of all time, Kobe, losing one, redemption 2 years later. That was incredible.
Yeah. Obviously, my brain immediately goes Leafs, Senators, some epic playoff series years back. But Conor McGregor versus Habib Nurmagomedov, or however you say that name, was honestly the greatest. I mean, when Habib went up to one of Conor's friends and slapped him in the face, and then when Conor loaded the jet filled with Irishmen and threw a dolly through the bus of Habib.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and then Habib beating him. When Conor was in that fight, he could have won that fight. But Habib beats him and then jumps the fence and drop kicks his team, and all hell breaks loose. That was great, man. Unscripted, pure emotion. That's what we're looking for in rivalries.
Yeah, even I, as someone who doesn't watch that, I remember all that drama. That was crazy.
It was crazy.
The fence jump was crazy.
The fence jump and to drop kick Dylan Dennis in the. But then the craziest thing was the guys who jumped in. Like Khabib jumps out and the rest of his team jumps in, and they're bare knuckling Conor McGregor like he's eating shots, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah,
crazy. That was the end of Conor. You know, Conor went on to fight after that, obviously, and had lost more fights and won a couple. But like, when you're just built off of like hype and confidence, and something like that happens, it's over for you, man. It's crazy. What about skate?
Forgot about that.
Skate rivalries?
I mean, if we're looking at skate rivalries in the contest realm, I guess. I would say the current greatest one is Chloe Cavell and Haisa Leal. And we got that probably for the next 10 to 15 years.
And their teammates.
Yeah.
Which is the best part.
Yeah, that's always...
So they got to pretend to like each other, even if they hate each other.
I think they like you. They're friends. They're like fucking kids still. Like,
I know, but bro, that changes quick, man. When one wins a lot more than the other.
But they've been going back and forth. That's why it's like...
That's good, yeah. You want that. You don't want like a dominant rivalry.
Yeah. On the men's side, I feel like Nigel was just so dominant for so long. And then now as he kind of gets a little older and we're in this like Ginwoo phase, it's like they didn't have a chance to really be rivals.
That's not a rivalry.
Who was Nigel's top rival? Like, I don't even know.
I feel like it could have been anybody. Like everyone had like their best day was their chance.
It was Nigel versus everyone.
Yeah. So. And now Ginwoo, the new Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah. This wasn't a rivalry because I think they're great friends and teammates, but Costin and McCrank, I feel like, would like trade contest wins for years. They were always on the podium.
And video parts.
But that's a brotherhood.
You could tell they were competing in their video parts.
Yeah. But is it competing? They're skating the same spots and they're just both buck. Like that one, I'd actually be curious to ask if Costin ever pulls up on the pod. Like, what was that like? You and McCrank just dominating for like, years together.
Could be like Stevie and Darren Harper when shit boiled over at Red Bull Mania.
I thought you were going to say Stevie and Kalis. That's another brotherhood, but it's like maybe friendly competition. Who knows?
No, this one wasn't friendly.
Well, yeah, that was gnarly.
I guess that's it.
Yeah. P-Rod and Shane O'Neill. Is that one?
I mean, we could make it one if we keep speaking it to existence, man.
No, that's another brotherhood.
Yeah.
Skating's a weird one for rivalries because there's no one's openly hating. Or I guess Elijah Austin that was just beef though. I wouldn't call that awesome. Like that wasn't like their skating was a rivalry. Or wait, no. Elijah 3-flipped the hydrant and then Austin did a switch, didn't he?
He did.
Let's not get back into all that. That's squashed and they're
homies now. It's cool.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got an email from Nicholas Septian. Hyped on the new season. Here's some mini rapid fire questions if y'all are down to answer them. Best skater under 25.
How do you know anybody's age now, dude? Is Toby Ryan under 25?
He's got to be.
I take Toby.
Okay. My head's still in like contest mode. Momiji Nishia, but she rips streets too. Let's go with
there
her.
You go.
Who should be pro? Damn, we could have said Toby a couple days ago.
Jimmy Gurecki.
What?
Who should have been pro?
Wait, he never turned pro?
I don't think he ever had a board. Remember we talked about that?
Wow.
And that was like his one that got away was the pro board.
Fuck. Hey, shout out Jimmy, legend.
If I fuck that up, I'm gonna feel terrible. So
fact check that.
Let's fact check that.
Who should be pro? Who's fucking? I gotta look at my underrated list.
You have an underrated skater list?
Yeah, just in case this type of shit ever comes up.
Wow.
Damn, all these fools are pro too, though.
Dude, I don't think he ever had a board, man.
You know who I really like? I'm gonna butcher his name. And I'm assuming he's not pro, but I'm a huge fan, and I don't even know who he rides for boards, but do you know Massimo Cristofoletti?
Cavadoni?
No, not real back in the day. No, Massimo Cristofoletti.
No.
He's in the Rats Panorama, the Italian kids.
Okay.
He's my favorite one. He's so fucking butter. I mean, they're all sick. No disrespect to anyone else, but I think he will be pro eventually. He's awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah. If you're not familiar, go. He has last part in Panorama 3, and he has first part in Panorama 4.
Sick.
Incredible. Skated to your boy Kanye.
Oh,
in one of them. I'll send you the part after.
I want to watch that.
Yeah. Next, pro who should be. Oh no, pro who should be am. Don't do
this
this
one's
like
insane,
that.
dude. Is this necessary?
Yeah. Come on, Nicholas.
Like, who's too old to be getting pro boards still? Fuck. Pro who should be am. Fuck, dude. The fuck kind of question is this? This is fucked up.
About to say Davis, but he hung him up. He knew when to hang him up. Although I think he could have kept going.
He could still keep going, man. He's fucking fine. He's like 28.
Let's come back to that one. That's fucking impossible. I don't want to sit here. If we think of something before the end of rapid fire, we'll drop it. But that's just pure harsh. A legal trick that you think is valid.
A legal trick that I think is valid. I mean, both of these, it was like, I get to choose what's illegal, and then I bring it back to being, it's just pure opinionated. But I hate no side to crooks, but then I see people do no side to crooks, and I'm like, it looks kind of cool. Wish I could do it. Maybe I hate it because I can't do it. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, that's another one. Like, Sluggo get the pass. Shane Heil. I'm saying all day, every day. Crook to nose to crook. To nose to crook. Why not? Shit. I'm trying to think, what the fuck's illegal that I actually like a guilty pleasure trick. I have to come back to that one too.
Well, dude, fucking Scott Kane did nollie back Smith, and it was sick.
Yeah, at the time, times have changed. I still think that trick's illegal. I mean, I used to beat him on the tread rail.
But if Scott Kane did it again, like, you'd be like,
if he did it now, I'd be like, nah, this ain't the early 2000s, brother.
And fucking Cromer's nose grind to back nose blunt, like, if anybody else did it, you'd be like,
yeah, that's just like the person.
Yeah.
But just in general, yeah, fuck. I don't know. These questions, sorry, we should have thought of these.
No, I looked at them. I did. They're just too hard, dude. Pro should be aim is a fucked up thing. It doesn't even, like, everyone's pro now. So what's the difference? What even makes a pro a pro?
Yeah.
You know? All right, next up, we've got an email from Lucy P. What's up, boys? Glad you're back. It's hot outside, and you're sipping on an ice-cold Beamer. Suddenly, a skate genie appears. Holy fuck. He grants you 3 tricks, immediately mastered. But they have to be a grind, a flip, and a grab trick. Hee hee. Nollie, fakie, switch, all good, but no combos or flip in and flip out shit. What would they be? Peace out.
Okay, we get 1 new grind trick.
Yeah, mastered.
1 new, what was the other one?
Flip and 1 grab.
So my question is just, we can't do this trick right now?
That's the thing. I'm having trouble. Like, I might want to master something I struggle at.
Yeah, exactly.
Or do I just pick something brand new?
Yeah, because it's like I suck at back nose bunts, but it'd be nice to have that mastered.
Mastered, bro. But you could do it if you had to.
Yeah.
When you skated, like. So my grind trick, part of me is saying I should just take switch crook and master it because it's still it will always be a work in progress. But I think just the glory of being able to backsmith with the best of them, that's something I would trade a lot of tricks for. So I'm going backsmith.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a trick. I'm trying to think of a trick that I can't do already or that I haven't done, but I feel like we've done all the basic grinds at least once just to like say you did it. So it's got to be something we struggle at.
Switchback smith would be dope.
No, I got those. I think I got the fear of these. I would love to lose it and master it. Switch and fakie front crooks.
Nice.
I suck at fakie ollieing in. I had them switch good for a while, and then I died a couple times with the wheels going on top and really ate shit, and I haven't done it in a hot minute. But
one of those winters when we were skating that blue bench at Loft, I was able to switch from crook. And it was like a flash in the pan, you know?
Yeah. Remember, like, when you just see someone like Morgan and the dudes that just chill on that one, it's always like, damn, must be nice.
All right. What about flip trick?
Oh, shit. That one's... Flip trick, I like that I can do, but they're disgusting and take so much effort. I'll just go with varial heel.
Ooh.
Actually, no. Fuck. Tray flip. Fuck. Of course.
You want to upgrade your tray flip?
Yeah. Like, just actually be a tray flipper.
Yeah. Yeah, I would choose between switch tray and big flip. But I think I would prefer big flip.
You can big flip, though.
Not being able to switch tray is like my thing, you know? But I can big flip, but like I would, you know how people just like do something and then they just do it on flat for fun? Like that's not my big flip. My big flip's like spend the session trying to big flip. Like that one I posted on my Instagram from Prince Edward County. That was like a 2-hour battle over a fucking hip, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's awful.
Varial heel and tray flip for me, like kryptonite.
All right, what about a grab trick? I mean, I don't really even think this is necessary. Like, I don't really care. But if I could, like, invert or whatever it's called, like Nicole does, that'd be dope.
That would be sick. I guess I'll just go with, like, a little melon grab, I guess. What's it called? I used to run them in snowboarding.
Melon's
method
like
grab.
Front hand behind you, isn't it? Method is backhand, I think.
No, but that's snowboarding. I thought a melon was just like backhand, like front hand behind you. Is that what you said? Yeah. Yeah, those are chill.
Those are
kickflip melons.
Kickflip melons. Aaron Artis. Did he do those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Random name.
Sick name. All right.
That's a fun email.
Yeah. All right, last one for the week. We got a voice note. Let's take a listen. Wait, does it say who it's from? Donde la Bunt. I don't think there's a name on this one. Anyways.
I'm the man sing-singed. Donde la Bunt. Yo, what's this crispy song that Antoine used in season 7 for Nick Dompierre? So during the comeback, I love Antoine's beats. He needs to release more of those bunt beats. Love you guys. This season's going right down the middle.
Yeah. Let me just play his first 5 seconds again. That caught me off guard.
I'm the man sing-singed. Donde la Bunt.
Yo. Wow, I'm sending that to Phil. He'd be like, what?
Who the fuck was that, dude?
Legend. Well, Ants is editing this right now, so he will hear that, and he will be able to provide the best answer. And Ants, if you ever, anytime you want to do bunt beats, make it pop.
My guy. Appreciate it, man. Glad you're enjoying the music. It is true. It's been a while since I dropped a bunt beats. I've been meaning to get around to it, just haven't been able to put it together just yet, but not making any concrete promises of any dates or anything, but hopefully there's one coming soon, and if there is, I'll make sure to put that one in there for you.
All right, y'all. Get your emails, voice notes into the buntlive@gmail.com. We'll see y'all next week. Welcome back to The Rundown, the skateboard world source for sports. Brought to you by NFL Canada. Picking up right where we left off, Ghost. Transitioning from the AFC to the NFC. We're starting in the East. Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, Commanders. Probably the most entertaining or the most talked about of all the divisions, mainly because of the Cowboys and the Giants. But where do you see this one going?
This has been surprisingly quiet offseason for the Cowboys. Usually Jerry Jones is getting up to no good. Fucking not paying someone or whatever, trying to be in the headlines, but it's been kind of nice and peaceful. Maybe I spoke too soon. We'll see. But this division, wow. Damn, I haven't looked at it. Every team in this division has playoff aspirations.
Yep.
Which is rare. I'm going to go. I think the Eagles take a step back, even though they already took one last year. New coordinators and shit. The Cowboys, defense getting better. Damn, Commanders. Yo, I'm going with the Cowboys win the division.
First?
Yeah.
I love that. That's the madness we need in sports media. The Cowboys, man.
Your boy Ryan Clark got fired a few hours after saying they were Super Bowl contenders.
Oh, is that a jinx, you think?
I'm not trying to jinx myself, but
You're gonna get fired.
I see it. I can see it.
Okay.
They're finally quiet in the offseason, not getting all this extra attention and shit.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Just going about their business with two of the best wide receivers in the game.
And Jerry Jones said he would trade for like a Max Crosby or something. He's
Who's
ready
the running
to put
back?
all the chips in. Javonte Williams.
He's back?
Yeah.
Elite. So what is it? You just said Cowboys.
Oh, we're going. I thought we were gonna pick and then give the thing. All right, you want my full four? Or, no, give me your winner. Give me a second to think about this.
Okay, my winner. It's hard to see anyone beating them, but they fucking always find a way to beat themselves, don't they? So I'll say the Eagles win.
Oh shit!
Eagles lose AJ Brown, and it's actually better for them. You know, they feature Saquon Barkley. They have Devonta Smith. They have the tight end. I forget his name. Dallas Goedert. More spread out offense. I think Philly wins. I wish they got a new coach. For some reason, they're so stuck with Sirianni. But I still think Philly's the best team.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go. This is like putting a lot of hope into health. But I'm going to say Cowboys, Commanders. We saw what they did in Jaden Daniels' rookie season. I don't necessarily even believe the words I'm saying right now.
You cannot believe that, dude.
I just want
closer
them.
to last than second.
Cowboys, Commanders, Eagles, Giants. That's the hardest division to predict.
Giants. I'm doing Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants. I think it will be a great year for the Giants. Nonetheless, they'll battle around 500. Very exciting team with a huge ceiling. The Commanders, after last year, hard to trust, man. I mean, they were all hurt, and Jaden Daniels was very special as a rookie. Getting Diggs is nice. You know, Diggs, McLaurin. I feel like if Daniels and McLaurin are healthy the whole year, they could be first for all I know. Mm-hmm. But the Cowboys are a lock to be 1 or 2 if they stay healthy, I think.
Yeah, if we're assuming health, though, but that's hard to do when you're predicting like a division.
Yeah.
I think Jaden Daniels started and finished 4 games, maybe 5 last year.
Yeah. Okay,
Brutal.
Random question. Obviously, the Cowboys have the best QB wide receiver combo, whether it's one or two. We take Dart and Neighbors, Hurts and Smith, or Daniels and McLaurin. Who's the next best 1-2 punch?
After Dak and CD?
Yeah. I mean, Dak and Pickens is better than all three of those too, I think.
I don't trust Hurts. Even though he's won a Super Bowl, been to 2, he's never throwing over the middle and shit.
He's not a prolific thrower.
Yeah, so I don't trust that until I see it. With the Giants, I think they played like part of one game together, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember if they did get a game.
They did
start a game together.
No, I think they started a game. The game Malik Neighbors tore his ACL, I think, was Dart's first start.
Okay.
I think.
So that's a huge question mark.
Yeah, so no idea. And he's coming off the ACL, so who knows where he's at. So I got to see that one to believe it as well. And we've seen, Jaden Daniels' rookie season, I think McLaurin had a career year.
He made McLaurin a star.
Yeah, touchdowns left, right, and center. So I'll go with that combo for now. But obviously, everything's going to change in just a few weeks.
And the Commanders have Eckler as the running back, or Eckler retired?
No,
Who's the running back?
I don't know if he's on a team.
That guy,
Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt.
I don't even want to hear that fucking name anymore, dude.
And Rachaad White.
You gotta be kidding me.
They went and got Rachaad White from Tampa Bay.
Okay, moving on from the east to the north. Always a competitive division. You're pretty much guaranteed at least 2 playoff teams out of this division. Bears, Lions, Packers, Vikings. Caleb Williams, will he take the crown of the north? Will the Lions bounce back? The Packers, always steady. I mean, for the first 4 weeks, they won the Super Bowl last year. And then the Vikings, who obviously couldn't have made a bigger misstep letting Darnold leave. Now they have Kyler Murray. What does that mean? Nobody knows, man. Make some sense out of this, dude.
This one's really tough. Of course, the Bears is like everyone's hot team. Everyone wants a little piece of that offense in fantasy. But it's also hard to turn my back on the Lions. They've been steady, dominating. Did they win the division last year? I can't remember.
No, they didn't make the playoffs last year.
The Lions?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. So was it 2 years ago they lost to the 49ers?
Yeah.
Holy shit, Lions. So who won the division? The Bears?
I think the Packers won.
The Packers? Yeah, the Packers are kind of like no fanfare, just like quietly do their thing.
No one, yeah. I mean, but I'm telling you, last year for the first 4 weeks, when Micah Parsons was running amok, they were the best team in the league.
God,
the first 4 weeks of the NFL never make any sense, dude. If we could have a list of the power rankings and MVP candidates after the first 4 weeks every year, it would shock you. Because last year it was the Packers and Baker Mayfield. And how did that turn out?
Yeah. Baker and them missed the playoffs somehow. Well, injuries.
Dude, I'm saying the Packers win the division again. And then it's the Bears, and then the Lions, and then the Vikings.
Do you remember what happened to the Packers in the playoffs?
No, I don't have any idea. Who'd they lose to? The Bears?
But they were up like 3 scores or something at halftime. And remember, they called them the Cardiac Bears because they had all these crazy comebacks.
Oh, I remember the Bears run in the playoffs. That was must-see TV.
Yeah.
They could have beat the Rams. Man.
Game 1 was the Packers, and they shocked them. The Packers didn't score for like what felt like the entire second half.
Yeah. I still like the Packers, man. Their defense gets a little healthier, and Jordan Love gets a little older. Christian Watson becomes potentially the featured wide receiver. I like the looks of it.
I'm going to go with the new shiny toy, the Bears. I think Ben Johnson's a G. I mean, he was kind of annoying. It's not his fault that they always show those damn speeches and shit. But,
I know.
I'll go with the Bears. Then the Lions, then the Packers, and the Vikings. But I have zero confidence in that prediction.
these two, the East and the North, they can go any way, man. Like they're always an absolute mess. The Eagles have ran the East for the last while, and the North's always up for grabs. The Lions are usually the worst team, but they're one of the better ones now. So truly, who knows? All I can say for sure is that I'm confident the Vikings will finish last.
I mean, even that one's kind of... We both picked them to finish last, but if Kyler can somehow turn the clock back to pre-ACL, when he came in the league, he kind of had like a 2 or 3 year run there where he was like an elite fantasy
for sure
QB, and his probably the best weapons he's ever had. So
yeah, Addison and Jefferson. Who wins more games, the Vikings or the Giants?
I got to go with the Giants. I need that to happen.
Something we were talking about on lunch at work today. Obviously, fantasy football drafts are coming up. You know, we're in the 8th month of the year. This is all we look forward to. Signaling, you know, summer coming to an end, which is horrible. But football fans can't help but be happy, man. Football's coming back. Fantasy football's coming back. The consensus 1-2, Gibbs, Bijan, whichever way, you know, you take it. Who do you want first or second?
I've been a Gibbs guy for years. I've never had Bijan in fantasy or in any of our main leagues. But, you know, when you have someone and you see their warts, it makes you like over them sometimes. But I was Bijan all the way, and then just kind of the way stuff shook out this offseason, where I don't know who the hell the QB is. They had fucking Matt Ryan throwing passes at practice.
They're not going to be able to stay on the field
because Tua and Penix were hurt. Yeah, so I'm just like, but then Bijan, he was kind of QB proof last year. Kirk Cousins was terrible. Yeah, and then Penix is like whatever. And they got rid of Algier, but then they got rid of Montgomery. And I won a championship with Gibbs when Montgomery was out, and he was just easy 20 plus points in non-PPR for that stretch. So I think I'm Gibbs. I think I'm a Gibbs.
Yeah, I
guy.
go Gibbs too. I think we're headed for a Gibbs year, like, you know, the Jamal Charles year, or just one of those ones, the McCaffrey year, like an overwhelming amount of points. Touchdowns, catches, long runs, nobody to fucking battle with. And the Lions are going to be in a dogfight all year long. And Goff can make enough passes to stay on the field with Amon-Ra. So I think if you get Gibbs, I think it's going to be a hell of a time. But the biggest question, obviously, are we in agreement that it's Gibbs, Bijan, 1-2, no matter what?
Yeah, I'd say so.
What happens at 3? Do you want a wide receiver at 3?
Well, the problem is we're old school and we only play non-PPR. So probably the majority of people listening to this that play fantasy play PPR, where I think it's easy to go chase Puka, whatever you prefer after that. But for us, we're running back heavy, man. So
you gotta have one, maybe 2.
Yeah, I probably like who's next on the board. It's like McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, and shit. Cook, yeah,
Saquon.
JT, Saquon. I'll probably skip those receivers and take who I think whoever.
Yeah, but the question is who.
Oh,
pick
I don't know.
Third pick.
I want to see the 49ers' health, and then maybe it's CMC for me. Like when training camp ends and the preseason's over, like.
But you're not going to have that luxury in most leagues. Like in the biggest league you got like 12 days.
I know, it fucking sucks.
But that league's an absolute mess too. They got 2 quarterbacks and all that shit. For me, it's James Cook. Obviously, doesn't have the ceiling of those guys, but he's steady Eddie, and he plays for the Bills.
Yeah.
Any
That's
more football stuff? Dude, Ricky Pearsall, man, you gotta fucking poor bastard, dude.
Bro, that substation shit, like There's something going on over there. It's actually insane. Like, they're going into practice with down 20 guys.
Yeah.
At this time of year, it's fucked. And they got Mike Evans now, who always misses time for a hamstring anyways.
So then they went and got Debo. And Debo's just as hurt as the rest of them, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't fuck with the 49ers, but I don't wish injury on anyone, but that season seems almost over before it's begun, as far as contending for real.
Yeah.
They're old as fuck, yo.
So obviously we talked about it. Diggs went to the Commanders and immediately went on Twitter and said he's the best 2 in the league, which sparked debate. Truth to that?
Oh, no, he's dead wrong. I mean, he was nice last year, but he was kind of the one, even though he played limited snaps. But no, Pickens, T. Higgins over Diggs all day, every day. That's not even close.
What about Jordan Addison?
You can make an argument for Diggs.
Jameson Williams?
Yeah, that one depends. Like, it's hard to compare. Diggs is like a lot more short route slot shit, and then those guys are like bombs away. But I mean, yeah, he's tripping. T. Higgins and George Pickens is literally not even close. Are we forgetting anyone else? Even I'd take fucking. I feel like Godwin. Is he the 1 or 2? I don't know.
No,
but
I'd take Diggs over Godwin.
I don't know.
Bro, Godwin also doesn't even play.
Yeah, he's hurt a lot too, but he's similar to Diggs. Although, yeah, the health part, maybe Diggs more reliable there. Devontae Adams over Diggs all day, every day.
Isn't that the? Oh, we didn't say that. Yeah.
Just trying to look at some more teams here, like Dolphins. No. Bills. A lot of teams do only have one guy. Like, who do you? Metcalf or Michael Pittman? Do you take them over Diggs?
I take Diggs over. I mean, Metcalf was wicked, dude. He's so serviceable on the Steelers as like the focal point of the offense. The touchdown, like, he's the target they're going to in the red zone.
What about like Parker Washington, Brian Thomas Jr.?
Yo, BTJ sucks ass, dude. I never want to watch him play again.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that's just one of those ones where fantasy just absolutely ruined the player for me. He'll probably have a great year this year, but if you had him last year, like, there was nothing worse than like hoping for BTJ.
Had him. Yeah, he was terrible. Cortland Sutton or Diggs?
I'll take Cortland Sutton.
Yeah. Diggs is
they
tripping,
got Sutton and Waddle, right?
Sutton and Waddle, yeah. Ravens, they don't really have anyone.
Oh my god, I forgot this. Aaron Donald.
Did he sign? Play? Oh, yeah, I think so.
He has to play now with all this. But yeah. So are they they're the overwhelming Super Bowl favorites?
I don't know. I haven't checked it. Oh, in my brain? I thought you meant like betting odds. Yeah, probably. But Seattle's still going to be nasty. But nah, with Myles Garrett now.
Myles Garrett and Donald. Sweet Donald coming back off some rest. Are they still going with Kyron Williams and Blake Corum, the duo?
Yeah. Yeah, what happens with Kyron this year?
How many running backs will be better for fantasy than Kenneth Walker?
If you want me to count, I don't know. Yeah. He could be top. He could finish top 5 easy if he's healthy.
Top 3?
That's always an if with him. I mean, yeah. I feel like if he was top 3 though, there'd have to be like some injuries.
There will be.
Yeah. He could be. Yeah.
Could he be a first round pick?
For sure, especially in our non-PPR shit. He could be back into the first round.
Kenneth Walker.
But he's one of those guys I've had a couple times, and he always lets me down. So I'm like,
when you need him most, right? Yeah. One last question. You might not have the answer to this, but what's going to happen with Kawhi Leonard, man? This is getting crazy.
I'm so.
And why are they dragging it out?
I don't know. I'm so bummed. Pablo Torres or whatever. fucking whistleblower ass. Let us just get our guy back. But I've heard people say like, "Oh, we're better off without him." Blah blah blah. But I'm like, where the hell were we going without him?
With BI is not a thing, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I saw one thing where it's like the Clippers could just get all the brunt of it, and then we still get Kawhi and we get our picks back and everything back.
Like we could sign him as a free agent.
I can't see that happening though, because they got to punish Kawhi too.
Yeah, they should punish him and make him play every game next year.
Like, yeah, does he get suspended for like half a season or something? I'm scared now. I was really confident for a while there and trying to just not, but now I'm like, fuck, where there's smoke, there's fire. It's just gone on
too long, dude.
But that, yeah, with new shit popping up, it's just scary. But I saw that he believes he'll be with the Raptors soon. I'm like, just like the Clippers tried to make their statement was like, oh, it's all good. Of course, Kawhi's like, oh no, it's all good, but
it's not all good.
Yeah.
Uncle Fingers fucking crossed. Dennis, dude. Fucking crook.
Shouts to Jeannie Buss, man. She fucking stood her ground. Yeah, I'm so glad he never went over there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, y'all. Unless you have something else to talk about sports-wise.
No, Jackson Dart, man. Let's do this, man.
You didn't give much. You just need him for fantasy, dude. You don't need the Giants to do well.
Yeah, true. But, I mean, let's just... Matt Nagy, how about you just let the man be him and get fantasy points and don't piss me off all year?
That won't happen. They're going to fucking battle to stay alive.
Oh, he was like QB, like when I checked midsummer, he was like QB 6, 7, 8 range. Yeah. Now he's in the teens or something. I'm like, oh.
Jackson Dart was 6, 7, 8?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was 7. He was 7 on a list that I saw months ago.
7?
Yeah. Whatever, even if that's like
17 is a reach, man.
Now he's in the 12, 13, 14. I'm like 17.
What the fuck? Let me hold on 1 second, dude.
I'm scared, bro.
Dude, I think you have a bold prediction. I think that Caleb Williams could be a top 3
bold prediction. I need to look at a QB list. What's that one that we used to do? Someone in the top 15 or someone above like the 12th QB that could finish.
Dart's top 11th on this list I'm seeing.
Okay, but even that's
insane. Listen to the people below him: Patrick Mahomes, Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff, Jordan Love. What kind of joke is this, dude? What the hell?
I think he would have stayed in the single digits if it wasn't for Matt Nagy's try fast.
This is crazy, dude, and I'm fucking sick and tired of this Justin Herbert shit, man. Every year, these fucking fantasy guys cloud our minds, dude.
I know.
Drake May, the 3rd ranked quarterback? That's fucking blasphemy.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go with bold prediction. Actually, I hate all these quarterbacks. Bold prediction: Jordan Love steps his game back up, rewinds to I think 2 or 3 years ago when he was randomly elite. Hasn't been the last couple of years. Jordan Love ends up being a top 8 quarterback this season.
Dude, remember how close I was to the Jared Goff MVP prediction?
You didn't even sniff that one.
But here we go, man. It's obvious. It's not even fucking bold. It's just disrespectful, his ranking right now. Patrick Mahomes is back. All right? Top 5. Say no more. Worthy, Rice, Kenneth Walker. My God. He's going to even fucking dish old man Kelsey a little something, dude. The Chiefs are back. Mahomes is back.
I can tell you don't even believe yourself right now.
I believe it, dude. Mahomes is like generational. You know?
Yeah, but he needs a year.
All right. Mahomes and Caleb Williams. That's the duo who I think, and then Josh Allen, but that's obvious.
I know who you're targeting in the money league.
I don't even know where my pick is. I got to do those keepers soon.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Mahomes is round 2, eh? I see.
That's going to wrap up this week's episode of The Bunt. Y'all know where to find us next week. Give him a noise to say goodbye for that homie with the voice note.
Aswana Majestade Japes.